करुणि मंडल महिते राधे जय जय माधव दैते हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
Jai Hari Bol. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much. We could have seen you. You didn't on your video. That's okay.
Next slide.
Yes, Mataji. I would sing Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, we're waiting.
Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Abrata Kalindi Nire Raja Hamsa Keli Kore Tahe Shobe Kanaka Kamala Abrata Kalindi Nire Raja Hamsa Keli Kore Tahe Shobe Kanaka Kamala Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Tara Madhye Hemapita Ashtadale Beshtita Ashtadale Pradana Naika Tara Madhye Hemapita Ashtadale Beshtita Ashtadale Pradana Naika Tara Madhye Ratnastane Boshiya Chendui Jane Shama Sange Sundari Radhika Tara Madhye Ratnastane Boshiya Chendui Jane Shama Sange Sundari Radhika Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara O Rupa Lavanya Rashiyamiya Parise Kashi Hasya Pari Hasha Shambhashane O Rupa Lavanya Rashiyamiya Parise Kashi Hasya Pari Hasha Shambhashane Narottama Dasa Koi Nitya Leela Sukha Mohi Sadai Surukha Mora Mane Narottama Dasa Koi Nitya Leela Sukha Mohi Sadai Surukha Mora Mane Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna.
Haribol. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Thank you so
Hare Krishna.
Jai Hare Krishna.
Sunita
Thank you, Mataji. We can see the love of Vrindavana, Mataji, that you had, and especially you went for Parikrama for 1 month staying there. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, today you joined from one device only, Mataji? I don't see another.
Recording in progress.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sorry Mataji. Today only some audio problem. I had to fix it. Hare Krishna everybody. So sorry. I think I got it today. Okay, we will. I just wanted to show you the pictures of Badrinath yesterday. Badrinath and Kedarnath I was saying. So we'll first see that and then go to our day 13 Parikrama. We'll do a small prayer. We'll seek the blessings of Srimati Radharani, Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada, all the Guru Parampara and all the assembled devotees before we start our Parikrama. So this is the Dev Sarovar that I was saying yesterday, where Krishna comes down to give darshan to Rubhu Muni, who was doing tapasya for 60,000 years, and the sage body melts in the river, right? So that's Dev Sarovar. And we have also the Shila there with the Lord Krishna's footprints in Badrinath. And this is the Nara mountain. I told there is Nara and Narayana mountain, right? So this is Nara mountain. This is Narayana mountain. And we have Gangotri and Yamunotri also there. So this is that temple. And we have Nilkant Mahadev in Kedarnath. And this is the Gauri Kund where Mother Parvati used to take her bath. So, okay, Kedarnath Mahadev, we have seen this. These are the steps to Kedarnath temple. So just wanted to share that. We'll go for today's Parikrama. Share. Okay, we'll do our Kamyavan. We entered Kamyavan yesterday. We saw Charan Pahadi, Gaya Kund, and where did we stop? Luk Kund. We have stopped there. So now we are entering Kaman town. Today's Kaman town is the actual Kamyavan. So yeah, this is the route map. There is 2 parikramas, Kamyavan's interior parikrama, and then we will also do exterior parikrama too. Okay, so the first place we will be going is Bimal Kund. Very, very beautiful, very, very big Kund. Like suppose we go to Kamyavan, we might not go to all the places, but Bimal Kund is definitely must. Like first thing we will go, like how if we go to Vrindavan, we'll go to the Shat Goswami temples. So like that, Bimal Kund is the very, very important place in Kamyavan. So this is how it looks. And after Diwali, they decorated, like on Diwali, they do a Mansi Ganga, lot of diyas they lit, right? Here they do it on the next day of Diwali. See, on like that time it looks very beautiful. And actually around Bimal Kund, there are so many small temples like Bimla Devi. I don't remember, but so many, almost 6-7 around the start. Around this Kund, we will find many temples when we go. So this is the Vimla Devi. This one I could get picture, but others I didn't find. So this is there on the, like around the Kunda. So many temples are there, like how when we go to Radha Kund, around Radha Kund, we have so many places. So like that, around this Bimal Kund, there are so many temples. So the story of this Bimal Kund goes like this. It's Sindhi, today's Pakistan. There used to be one king. And that king, he married how many queens? Is 1 lakh queens, because he wanted a son. But he had 10 million daughters, but didn't have sons. So he was feeling very sad, but the kingdom as such was flourishing very nicely. There was everything. The king was good, and the kingdom was flourishing. They had no issues other than the king didn't have a son. And one time sage Yajnavalkya, he will visit him, King Bimal Dev. His name is Bimal Dev. So Yajnavalkya will visit and he will ask, like, I'm seeing everything is so nice, but you're feeling bad for something. Then the king opens up his heart and he says, yes, I'm feeling bad because I don't have a son. Then Yajnavalkya will say, okay, I will tell you something with which you will not feel bad at all that you don't have a son. Rather, you will feel so happy that you'll feel much more happy than having a son. So he will say, now in Mathura, the incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, had appeared. Let all your daughters get married to Krishna. Then, you will, whatever sadness you are feeling, it will be vanished. So he will say, how do I identify? How can I know who is Krishna? Then he will say how Krishna looks: yellow dhoti, peacock feather, 4 hands. So he will explain everything. Then what happens, this king Bimal Dev, he will give this task to his assistant. He will say, so you have to find who Krishna is. So you please go to Mathura, find who is Krishna, and then please tell my inform him my request, and then you can then we'll get my daughters married to him. So this assistant will go. He'll go to Mathura and he'll be asking about Krishna, and nobody is answering. And one person takes him aside and he says, oh, there is a cruel king Kamsa here. If you talk about Krishna, then you will be in trouble. You better don't talk. So like that, this person is not able to find about Krishna. So he'll be walking here and there. Then he goes to Gokul. And when he goes to Gokul, he will see Krishna on the bank of Yamuna playing flute. And he'll see, like, when he looks at Krishna, he somehow feels all the characteristics that were explained to him were matching, and he felt maybe he's Krishna, but then he didn't see 4 hands. So he'll go back to the king and he'll be telling what all has happened. That time Narada Muni visits. Narada Muni visits and he says, oh, that person is the person. He is the right person you were waiting for. He is Krishna. Just go. Then he will go. This assistant again will go. So, but he couldn't catch hold of Krishna. He has been waiting to talk to Krishna, but Krishna sometimes was busy with Yashoda Maya. Sometimes he was busy playing. Sometimes he was busy with cowherd. But one time somehow this person managed to talk to Krishna, and then he mentions, like, King Bimal Dev, he wanted his daughters to get married to you. So then immediately Krishna will go with this assistant. He'll go there. Then Bimal Dev will feel so happy, and then Bimal Dev will get him married, all the daughters married to him, and then Krishna will bring them here to Kamyavan. And then when they're doing the dance, they're performing rasa dance, they will cry because they were super happy because the Supreme Personality of Godhead became their husband. So they were very happy, and in that ecstasy they were crying, and all their tears, from their tears formed this kund called Bimal Kund. And all these the ladies who got married were in Ram Leela. The ones, many of the girls, they wanted to marry Ram, but Ram said only he can marry Sita that life. So he accommodated all of them who had those desires. They all came now as the daughters of Bimal Dev, and then they got married to Krishna. So this is Bimal Kund. And then I just took some notes. So when we are coming from Bimal Kund, as we walk, there is one Pushti Marg temple. So there is one deity called Gokul Chandramanji. very difficult to get pictures. I couldn't get, but what happens was they have different peats, like Pushti Marg people. I think they have 7 deities of Krishna, different sizes based on the son. Like he had 7 sons or 5 sons, and he gave the Krishna deities. So first son will get bigger, second son little smaller, third one is little smaller. So this is the 5th peat. So it's little smaller in size, and very like beautiful deity of Gokul Chandraman. And they're very strict, no photos are allowed, and we can't even point out. Like if you're pointing out, look at many times when we go to temple, we'll say, wow, the dress is very nice, the flute is very nice, we'll show our finger, right? So that is also not allowed. And it is said that they're very, very strict worshippers of deities. They follow a lot of standards. And then what happens was, we have, as we walk, we will come to Radha Govindadev temple. So why Radha Govindadev? Like we have Govindadev, we have Madan Mohan, and we also have Gopinath. So all the 3 deities are here as well in Kamyavan. Why? Because during the Aurangzeb's attack, that is when the deities were being shifted. So they were at Radhakund, and from Radhakund they came to Kamyavan on their way. So they stayed here for 3 nights. Because they stayed here for 3 nights, in that memory, they had built the Pratibhu deities. So this is actually the deity in Kamyavan, Radha Govindadev. And we all know, we will see in further, when we get about Govindadev, we will try to see the video of Govindadev in Vrindavan. So actually, this is the Govindadev in Kamyavan, and this is actually very square, very big courtyard. Those who all, some of you must have definitely gone, so you will remember, very big courtyard. There is a very big tree in the center, and under this tree there is Shivalinga being worshipped. And Govindadev, Vrindadev, the specialty of this temple is Vrindadevi, which we'll see in some time. So Govindadev is there, Gaur-Nitai, and in the center Jagannath deity is there. On either sides Gaur-Nitai are there, and Vrindadevi is there. So very beautiful temple. So this is the entrance. So when we enter, this is actually the place where Shivalinga is kept, under this tree. And this is the long view of Govindadev altar. And as I said, Gaur-Nitai. See, if you see Gaur-Nitai, do you see his hands? Gaurang Mahaprabhu's hands, they're like this. Like he's welcoming everybody. Please, the Prabhuji explains like that one time when I heard, I think Indradumna Maharaj, if I'm not wrong, he was explaining like, you know, the deities either are like this or in dancing, but this deity is so merciful that they're asking you, please take the mercy. And then see Vrindadevi, reddish. Very, very special deity. We don't see her anywhere other than here in Govindadev. So what happened was, this deity originally was found in Brahmakund by Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami gets a dream that Vrindadevi is there in Brahmakund. So he will go and he will excavate, he will find her. And then when the Mughals attack is happening, they're shifting her also. After 3 nights, when they were putting in her in the cart, she was not willing to come. They were not able to move her. And then she comes in the dream and she expresses her desire that she wanted to stay back here in Kamyavan, because she said, Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead, he can go anywhere and everywhere, but I want to stay back in Vrindavan and help everybody to get the bhakti of Radha and Krishna. And we all know how Radharani also, one time I heard it in some lecture, that Radharani feels so grateful to Vrindadevi that it's Vrindavan, it is not Radhavan, right? So, but still Vrindadevi, though it is like she is the owner, but still she entrusted, like she offered everything to Radharani. So she feels very, very grateful. And one time actually she arranges Vrindadevi to swing with Krishna. There are nice Vedic hymns going on. So she feels very grateful. And it's said that one time Krishna feels so happy that rather Vrindadevi is the one who is the director of all their pastimes. We will see more when we go to Vrindakund, how the direction is happening, how when Purnamasi comes in the morning. So Vrindakund is the place where it actually happens. We will see in 2-3 days, I think, 3-4 days more. So Vrinda Devi is so Krishna feels very happy, and one time it seems he just, you know, how when kids do very nicely, we will just pamper them by doing like this, right, pulling the cheek. So it seems Krishna does that, like, oh, thank you so much, you're doing a very good job, like that. So she just becomes very bashful, like how little children, when we appreciate, they feel so happy. So she becomes bashful and she becomes red. This is a close-up picture. So this is very, very nice. Like, who all didn't visit, next time, please, Bimal Kund and this Govindadev temple, definitely, I think everybody has to visit. And this is that Lord Shiva's place, temple. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now here Gopinath is also there. So we are going to Gopinath temple now. Gopinath temple looks more of like the entrance is like a house. So what happened one time, this Gopinath Krishna goes to steal butter from a house. Then the gopi, that lady, the gopi who is there in the house, she catches hold of him. And she says, now the punishment for you is you have to stay back here. So he stayed back there as Gopinath in that house. So because that is a house now, anyways, it's little remodeled like a temple. It also has a big courtyard. But he stayed back there as Gopinath. So this is the deity of Radha Gopinath in Kamyavan. We'll see the video also. I have a video for that. And Madan Mohan, I couldn't get pictures, but Madan Mohan temple is also there. I think, yeah, see, Madan Mohan temple is also there in Kamyavan. This is the entrance, but I couldn't find the picture of Madan Mohan in Kamyavan. And then we have Chaurasi Kamba, 84 pillars. So why this was built? Nanda Maharaj stayed in Kamyavan. From Gokul, they came to Shetikara. So they were there in Kamyavan also for some time. When he was here, he used to have like if you enter the Chaurasi Kamba, you will see Nanda Maharaj's Baitak, Nanda Maharaj's sitting place, that throne. He would sit on Krishna and Balaram on either sides. And then his brothers and all the Vrajavasis, they would have discussion. Everything used to happen here. And Vishwakarma, he built this in one night. This 84 pillars, and the speciality is every pillar doesn't look similar. Every pillar is non-different from each other. They're of different designs, and it is said that because they say there are 84 lakh species. So if you circumambulate one pillar, it is like when you circumambulate one pillar, you don't have to go through 1 lakh species. So it means you don't have the soul doesn't have to go through 1 lakh species. So every pillar is like 1 lakh. So 84 pillars you circumambulate, it's like 84 lakhs. That means you don't have to go through this 84 lakh species. So so that's the design. Like as I said, you cannot find every pillar is, if you try to see also, you cannot make the similarity. So Vishwakarma, and this is built in one night. See, these are the stone. Let's just a close-up picture of the pillar and the interior design on the roof design. And then we are going to Kameshwar Mahadev. He is one of the protector of whole of Vrindavan. So Kameshwar Mahadev fulfills lot of desires. So this is the entrance. You go through like this, and then Kameshwar Mahadev. This is actually the deity without decoration, but special occasions they decorate. And Kameshwar Mahadev, actually Radharani's father, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he came here and worshipped him for kids. Then he had Sridham. See how merciful Kameshwar Mahadev is. So he could give, like, you know, he could give the boon of Vrishabhanu Maharaj having the daughter, like Supreme Radharani. Radharani, the Supreme Goddess, was born. Like he got her as his daughter. And then he gets Ananga Manjari also. Spiritual world, she is the sister of Radharani. So how merciful Kameshwar Mahadev is, that Vrishabhanu Maharaj had the he's the most fortunate to get Radharani and Ananga Manjari as his daughters. And this the temple, like this temple is, they'll be bathing Shiva, like if you see with Ganga water, Ganges, and behind there is one path, like little stream where the Ganga water keeps going. So what they do is when you are circumambulating this deity, they don't want you to cross Ganga. Like you cannot do like this, like this, like this. You don't circumambulate. You go till here and again you come back, go till there. Again you come back and go till there. That's how you do, because they don't want you to step on Ganga water or cross Ganga water. So that's how they let you do circumambulation around Shiva, Kameshwar Mahadev. And as we walk through, what happens is Pandavas also stayed here. The Pancha Pandavas also stayed. I forgot to say, Bimal Kund, one more thing has happened. We all know the pastime of when they were staying in Kamyavan, Akshay Patra pastime has happened that Duryodhana plotted against Pandavas, that he wanted to send Durvasa Muni, and he says, Durvasa Muni, please visit, because he gives a big feast. He honors Durvasa Muni very nicely, and then he will say, please go and visit my brothers, because he comes with a crooked plan. He knows Durvasa Muni gets angry very quickly, and he was thinking, now when Durvasa Muni goes and when he is not able to serve, when the Pandavas are not able to serve him properly, he will get angry, and he thought he will curse them. So with that intention, he will ask. And then that day, sun god gave Akshay Patra. So the condition is the Akshay Patra, if it's washed, if Draupadi finishes eating and if she washes the Akshay Patra, then it cannot give food. But up until then, it can give it can give food to thousands or millions or lakhs. It doesn't matter. It can accommodate any number of food items or quantity of the food item. So, but that day Draupadi finished. She finished washing, and now she cannot accommodate. So then what happens? Durvasa Muni comes. They will not know what to do. She will get very worried, and then we all know Pandavas always think about Krishna. So Krishna comes, and Krishna also says, I am very hungry, Draupadi, can you feed? Then Draupadi starts crying. She says, that's the problem, now there is no more food. But Krishna says, observe carefully, and then on the pot she can see a small little remnants of sag, spinach, and then she brings it, and when he eats, Durvasa Muni and everybody is satisfied. Durvasa Muni doesn't feel hungry, and that time to take bath, he goes to Bimal Kund with all his disciples. They were taking bath at Bimal Kund, and Bhima goes. He'll say, come Durvasa Muni, come on, please, you can have prashadam. But Durvasa Muni was overfull. He's like, no, I'm full. And we know that pastime. So actually they also went to Bimal Kund. And then Pandavas were here because Pandavas were staying in Kamyavan. We also can see the deities of Pandavas. These beautiful deities are there in Kamyavan. And then this is the deity of Vamandev. They found it. Nice, beautiful. See, big and little chubby, like that. So this deity was also found in when they were excavating. So I don't know how it was found, but this is there. And then Varahadev's temple is also there. Small shrine, small place. And then we'll find 4 lingas of Shiva. It is said that, I forgot that Prabhuji's name, somebody from Calcutta, he took initiative and he renovated all these deities, because the seats broke, little bit broken. So he, all these deities, Pandavas, Varaha, Vamandev, that Prabhuji only took an initiative and he renovated all the temple and the deities. And it said these 4 lingas are in different sizes. See, this is tall, little less, and smaller. So they're coming in a height or like descending order. So they say every linga belongs to one yuga, from Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So 4 shivlings are there. These. And then we'll also have, like Chakreshwar Mahadev, we have seen that he has 5 faces, right? So here this linga also has 5 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and behind there is one more. So that also you can see. And as we walk forward, we will see Dharam Kund. That Dharma Kund is the pastime where, I didn't find the picture for that, but that's a place where Yudhishthir Maharaj, if you know, actually one time what happens when they were staying in this Kamyavan, there was a Brahmin. He wanted to cook food. So with those arani sticks, he was trying to make a fire, and then a deer comes and these sticks got stuck and on the antlers of the deer. And then the deer keeps going, and Arjuna starts chasing because he wanted to bring those sticks. The Brahmin was feeling bad, so he goes to bring the sticks. And when he goes to bring the sticks, he was chasing, but he failed. He couldn't find the deer. And the Pandavas also followed. None of them couldn't find, and they were very thirsty. That is when they went to fetch water in this Dharma Kund. And we're not going to the pastime, but Yaksha asks a lot of questions. And then finally Yudhishthir Maharaj goes. Till then, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev, Bhim, they all were lying dead. And when Yudhishthir Maharaj answers all the questions of the Yaksha, he was very pleased, and he says, "I will. You can take one of your dead brothers alive. Like I will make them alive." And he chooses the son of Madri. And then he asks, "Why not Arjun? Arjun is a warrior. Why didn't you choose him?" And then Yudhishthir Maharaj says, "I am representing my mother Kunti, so I want one of Madri's sons to be alive." So Yaksha feels very, very happy for the Yudhishthir Maharaj's nature, and he will make all the Pandavas alive. So that happened in Dharam Kund. And then there is Yashoda Kund also in Kamyavan. That is a place where Yashoda Maya used to come every day to wash her clothes, take bath, because she was not able to feel separation from Krishna. And she thought, at least if I come to this Kund, Krishna is playing around, I can see him. So she used to come to Yashoda Kund. And in Kamyavan interior Parikrama, we also have a Setu Bandhu, that Krishna's pastime where he was teasing gopis, and he says that I am Rama in my previous incarnation, and then he builds the bridge. So that bridge is also there. If you see in the map, see, Ashoka Vatika Setu Bandhu. So this Setu Bandhu is also there. Yashoda Kund is here. So from Yashoda Kund, the last thing for the interior Parikrama would be our Setu Bandhu, which Krishna had built and shown gopis. So now, right now we don't see bridge, but there's little damp water kind of thing. So this is about our interior Parikrama, and we will see some beautiful videos.
Mataji, you can show them now.
Oh, Mataji, I didn't start yet. I'm looking for. Please, you can take the live off, Mataji.